Righto. Okay, guys. So it has been a full week now. Still no lucid dreams yet. But tomorrow is the big day where I'm going to officially try the wake back to bed technique as it is detailed, or as close to as it is detailed as practicable in Stephen LaBerge's book. Read a little bit more of it last night, so got another 50 pages in. But so this is the exercise that I was actually talking about yesterday. So this is what I'm going to be doing tomorrow morning. Before I get into that, this morning I woke up, I had my book light on my journal, and yet despite that, when I woke up, I was so groggy that I pieced a dream together. I had the rough storyline of it. It wasn't massive. It was only, if I was to write it down, I think it would have only been about half a page. But it involved a number like 126. It was something like that. There was a phrase being said, like 126 shades of this particular color. I don't remember what exactly it was because unfortunately I was so groggy that I just ended up going back to sleep thinking to myself. I remember thinking, I'll remember this when I wake up. And obviously I don't remember it at all. So looking back on this week in review, there's only really been 2 nights out of 7 where I've been able to recall a dream. So I obviously need to work on my recall. I know that Stephen in this book, Dr. LaBerge, he talks about the fact that you really won't be likely to have a lucid dream, although some results may vary. You likely won't be able to have one right away until you're able to recall at least one dream a night. But we're working on it. I'm actually very surprised, a little disappointed in myself. I usually have excellent dream recall. I would say that a bit of a personality trait of mine is that I'm often telling my friends or my family, hey, I had this dream last night, much to their chagrin. Now, on to the exercise that I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Number 1, set your alarm. Before going to bed, set your alarm to awaken you 2 to 3 hours earlier than usual and go to sleep at your normal time. 2, get out of bed promptly in the morning. When your alarm goes off, get out of bed immediately. You're going to stay awake for 2 or 3 hours. Go about your business until a half hour before returning to bed. 3, focus on your intentions for your lucid dreams. For the half hour before you return to sleep, think about what you want to accomplish in your lucid dream, where you want to go, who you want to see, or what you want to do. You can use this time to incubate a dream about a particular topic. If you are working on any of the applications in later chapters of this book, this is a good time to practice the exercises for the applications. Number 4, return to bed and practice an induction technique. After 2 to 3 hours have passed since you awakened, make sure your sleeping place will be quiet and undisturbed for the next couple of hours. Go to bed and practice the induction technique that works best for you. Techniques are provided in the next 2 chapters. 5, give yourself at least 2 hours to sleep. Set your alarm or have someone awaken you if you like, but be sure to give yourself 2 hours to dream. You are likely to have at least 1 long REM period in this time, perhaps 2. It goes on to talk about how the morning hours are particularly conducive for this exercise. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm usually up at 7 so that I can get to my crossings in time. So tomorrow is really the only suitable day because on Sundays I typically get up and do a bit of a date night thing with my partner where we go out to a morning market. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up at 5. I'm going to stay up until 7 and then I'm going to go back to sleep. I think it'll be quite easy for me to get back to sleep. Sorry, I may have just lost my train of thought because Speckles saw a dog walking outside and got very upset. But anyway, I think the biggest obstacle to this will be if I'm going to bed 2 hours right after waking up, it's obviously not a great idea for me to have my morning coffee, which is usually the first thing that I do other than record my dream if I can remember it. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge. I often find if I go about an hour and a half without that first coffee, I start getting a caffeine withdrawal headache. So yeah, we'll just have to see how we go. I'm sure I can suck it up for one day. But that's really about it for today. I don't have any major updates other than what I'm going to be attempting tomorrow and my lack of success with this morning. I keep telling myself that I'm going to get back into an exercise routine because I know that it will improve my sleep quality, and who knows, maybe it's the missing component, but I'm just really struggling with that fire, that desire, and I think part of it comes from just having a lack of a tangible goal with my exercise routine. But anyway, I will get there. Discipline is what gets you there when motivation is lacking, and motivation is certainly lacking right now. I don't know. Anyway, I think tonight I'm reading a number of books at the moment. I think tonight I'm gonna try to really crunch through as much of this as I can so that I can learn more about these induction techniques and whatnot. So that'll be all for me today, guys. It's currently the afternoon, so I still have to go to my crossing and go instruct tonight, but hopefully after work I can wind down and get those 5 hours of sleep, wake up early, and then after that brief period of wakefulness, go back to sleep and have a lucid dream. We'll see what happens. Sorry, I just realized I started filming a bit of an outro, and this is something else that I wanted to quickly discuss, and that is, I don't have my journal here with me. Basically, what I've noticed over the last week was if I was to look at all of the dreams that I've recalled, and there's only been 2 of them, and if I was to really analyze the typical signs that I'm dreaming, not in terms of like impossible things happening, but in terms of unique to me, what are the things that I seem to dream about the most often? It's been people that are involved in the dojo that I run, the karate school. And so I think what I need to start doing is whenever I come into any form of contact with these people, I need to perform a reality check. And that will help get my mind into that habit of questioning what I'm seeing as to whether or not it's a dream or not. And who knows, I might have then a dream-initiated lucid dream. Anyway, I'm going to refilm that outro now, so I will see you in the next video. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have more to report. And thank you as usual for watching. Please subscribe if you want to follow the journey. Thanks.